day. I am on the Jacques Lake Trail. It's a little late start today for good reason, but it's just after 11. I'm actually not camping per se tonight. I'm staying in a warden cabin at Jacques Lake. The Alpine Club is running it over the winter now. So this is the second night it's open, and I kind of waited to see if anyone was going to book in, and no one did. So I should have it all to myself tonight. So that should be pretty cool. I was going to go camping with my pulk and the teepee tarp I made, but I figured I'd check out this trail and go stay in a nice warden cabin for the first time. That'd be cool. It's beautiful in here today. So I'm just passing Beaver Lake right now. Pretty decent trail going in here. So going's pretty good. I'd say 3K an hour maybe. Taking my time. I'll probably get there by dark, but I got my headlamp and I'm going to stay in a cabin, so don't have to worry about setting up a camp or anything. I should run into some people coming out because there was people in the hut last night. So hopefully I'll see them on their way out. I should have it to myself. Luckily, fingers crossed. So I'm at Summit Lakes right now. Wind's picking up a bit. Took just under 2 hours for like 5.5K, so you know, definitely slower going, but no rush. Enjoying the day. It's beautiful, winter wonderland. So I just met the group that was in the cabin last night. They're from the Alpine Club Hinton section. So last I checked at 10:30 before I left town, no one else had booked in, so it's looking like good chance I could have this place to myself tonight. This could be awesome. And if that's the case, I will be the first visitor guest in the new ACC winter cabin at Jacques Lake. And it'll be my first night in a warden cabin, and that's really cool. The trail's still pretty good. It's just a little narrower now, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's all me now. I just passed Summit Lakes, so about halfway now. It's probably, I don't know, I'll be going for about 3 hours. Nice and slow, enjoying the forest. Just me and a moose tracks down there. So we got a moose through here. There's been some wolf tracks. No big cat tracks, which is good because I don't have my bear spray. I forgot it. But, bears aren't too much of a worry this time of year, but we still have cougars. It's rare, but it can happen. I'll just have to fight them off with my poles, I guess. I figured this forest would be pretty nice in the winter, and yeah, I was right. It's gorgeous in here. Winter Wonderland. Alright. I'll make a pretty good time now. About 2.5 kilometers from the cabin, and it's about just after 2 sometime, or 2 something. So that's not too bad. I'm going for 4 hours now or so. Starting to snow. Just walking in a winter wonderland. Peace. It's a little windy up high, but it's nice and peaceful down here. A little bit of snow coming down. Yeah. Alright. About 2K to go. There's the lake. And the cabin's at the far end. Almost there. Out on the lake. These views. Hopefully it clears up a bit. But it's pretty warm. I'd say like -5. A little bit of snow, cloud cover. The cabin's just over there at the end of the lake. Getting hungry. Alright. Just about there. The campground's right there. And the Warden Cabin is right here. Let's go check it out. So cool. Oh wow, fancy new outhouse. Very cool. Home sweet home. Alpine Club of Canada. Made it! Woo! Alright, so this is the front door. Look at this. View to the lake. And it's all gas heated. So, 2 double bunks. nice. Awesome. Love it. And it's just around 4 o'clock, so it took me just under 5 hours to get here. That's not too bad, I guess. Hungry. This is so cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool in here. And still a little warm. It's about 9 degrees because the people were here last night, so I just turned up the thermostat. The heater's going nicely. Gonna have a nice dinner tonight. Got a couple of beers. And so officially the group that was here, they're from the Hinton Alpine Club section. So really this is the inaugural first guest night, and I am the very first guest in this new Alpine Club hut, but it's the old Warden Cabin. So this cabin in particular would have been the Rocky River District headquarters, or one of the district headquarters for the series of Warden cabins that go throughout the South Boundary Trail. So the South Boundary Trail used to start on this trail, just past Jacques Lake, but there was kind of like a landslide or something, and one of the bridges got out over I guess maybe the Rocky River or Grizzly Creek or something, but that section of the trail's been washed away and it's inaccessible pretty much now. So the South Boundary starts in goes through Rocky Pass, where you go up through Catamount. So kind of the trail comes to an end just down the way here. So, you know, I guarantee these this cabin definitely doesn't get used in the winter at all, but these old Warden cabins, man, there's so much history in them and nostalgia, and you know, the old Warden day romance, horseback days, and there's so many of them out there in the backcountry, and they're just kind of running into shambles, and you know, it's kind of sad to see. But this I think is a great idea for the Alpine Club to run this. Like, why not? You know, when people take care of it, keep it restored, like keep it going, keep it in use, and have it like for the public. Like, this is awesome. You know, you get 8 people together and come out here, man, you can have a real nice night. The trail in here, it's, you know, it's pretty, I mean, I don't even know if I'll use my snowshoes tomorrow. I might just walk. It's already packed down. Like, you could, you know, you can get out here no problem. For even like more inexperienced people and stuff, like for their first introduction, say, to winter camping, you know, you could get the hiking in, you get a night out here, but you get to stay in a nice cabin like this. It's very nostalgic. So I'm gonna crack a beer and let the place warm up and have a snack and savor the moment. Cheers. Jacques Lake Cabin inaugural day. And the sun is going down. It's 5 o'clock-ish, and nobody's here yet. Knock on wood. I just may have it to myself. There's some crazy person like me who decides to come out late, but it's getting nice and warm in here. It's really nice. Yep. peaceful, very peaceful. I'm just gonna finish my beer and relax and get some dinner going. Alright, what's for supper? We got short ribs in the jus reduction. Will be good. And then I got some roasted potatoes, garlic, and some roasted vegetables with herbs and olive oil and garlic. This kitchen setup's pretty sweet. All brand new. Nice new burner, new pots and pans. Nice knife set too. Not bad at all. Better than my setup at home. Those steak knives, cutlery, and utensils, all brand new. Nice shiny pots and pans. Your 3-dish system. Yeah, it's pretty nice big pot here for boiling water you just get from the creek. Dinner's just about ready. Oh yeah. Time to eat. Dinner was yummy. I'm just relaxing. Yeah, I had to open the window and the door for a bit because just with cooking dinner and the lights on and stuff, the carbon monoxide detector went off, so I think only the one window over there opens. I'm not sure. The other one don't, I think, so gotta be careful with that. So I just turned the other lights off. I don't need them anyway. I'm sitting close to the heater. I'll just keep it at like room temperature, a little lower tonight. Don't need it to be roasty toasty. It's so quiet outside. The stars are trying to poke through the clouds a bit. Maybe it'll clear. But it's not too cold outside either. And yeah, it's dark out and pretty damn sure that no one else is coming here. So it's just me. It's awesome. I didn't expect to get to stay here so early because I figured as soon as it opened up that people would be flocking to it, but it's a Monday right after the weekend, and I'm sure the weekends are booked solid. But it's nice to have the weekdays off, Monday, Tuesday. And beat the crowds. So, yeah. Peace and quiet. Hard to see, but that looks pretty awesome at night. All the icicles hanging off the roof and the lights of the cabin and stars. Well, a little bit of stars through the clouds, but the sparkling snow. Yeah, it's pretty magical. Morning. It's about 8:30 or so. Just have my coffee, wake and bake. I had a really good sleep last night. It was pretty warm up in the top bunk with the heat rising. It got pretty roasty up there, so I turned the heat down. And then the gas here is on it's got a timer in here, so you leave the main tank on. And so in case anybody forgets to turn it off while they're here, the timer will shut it off eventually after 6 hours. So that went off through the night, and so it cooled off a little bit. So I just got up at one point to use the bathroom, so I just turned it back on, but turned the heat down a bit so it wasn't too warm. And it's just right. I got really good sleep, and those mattresses are super comfy. So I'll probably just hang out here for a couple more hours and relax and enjoy it as much as I can, and then start the hike home. Alright, well, everything's locked up. Shutters are closed. Gas is off. Snowshoes are on. It feels almost like a Chinook. It's pretty windy, but it's fairly warm. So I think I'm gonna stay on the trail over through the campground instead of crossing the lake. A couple of spots were a little soft yesterday, so, and once it's packed down good enough, I might just take off the snowshoes as well. And yeah, onward out of here. I will definitely be back. This is such a great place to come, for sure. I'm so thankful I had it to myself, man. Wow, what a night. Alright, on the trail. So here's Jacques Lake Campground. Should be a nice winter camping spot too. Big tables right on the lake. Fire pit. I got the new bear storage, the lockers. Lots of spots to set up a big teepee, hot tent, or whatever you bring. So right now I'm just staying on the actual Jacques Lake trail along the lake, but no one's come through this part. Everyone's stayed on the lake, so I'm trailblazing right now, making my own tracks, but I'm not sinking too deep, and it's fairly nice going. It's nice and slow. It's kind of nice blazing your own trail. I think there's some ski tracks up ahead, so probably connect with the rest of them soon. Nice warm day.